What's up, YouTube? Mr. Fix It again. I've been requested to take a video of the halos that I've put on my Polaris Slingshot. They're already installed, so it's kind of not going to be an install video, but just an overview of how I did it. It's pretty straightforward and simple. If you have any questions, just throw them in the comments. I'd be glad to answer any. Enjoy. Let me know if you have any thoughts. Alright, let me show you how I did the halo install. So first of all, the halo ring itself is a 3M adhesive that you just stick on the outer assembly of the headlight. These are just extra lights I added later on down the road. Now, one thing you should get from AutoZone, what I did, because of the 12-volt cigarette lighter port in the glove box that goes right up in here, underneath, on top of the exhaust manifold, just tap into that, your positive and negative, and run it to the terminal block that I put in here. That way you can have 6 terminals for multiple accessories down the road. I think the thing cost me about $9 at AutoZone or $10 at AutoZone. Either way, it wasn't expensive and it's worth it. And that way I could add my voltmeter down the road, any future accessories. I have interior lights that light up the interior, yada yada yada. So with the halo assembly, it'll come with its own wiring harness that you can connect up to 4 halo rings to. So it'll have a pre-wired little terminals here, let's see, that are literally plug and play and match the actual halo rings. And you buy these off Sling Mods. Now, since I don't have the Canadian conversion and probably have no desire to add that many lights to the front of this, I went and added that little LED strip to add for like the eyebrow. Now, I took basically the connection that was for the Canadian halos on the wiring harness and just used that, cut it, and put my own little light on it because it's just 12 volts. Now, the wiring harness will run from each side of the vehicle. It'll come basically, you know, your 12 volts in, whatever source you want to connect it to, and you can route it either from this side or from the other side. I went from that side because that's where I have it connected to. So the wiring harness would run from your main switch all the way down. I have it covered in wrap here. And then boom, it'll run off to the 2 lights. You'll get these connectors, and then you run the harness. See, there's the wire that goes through to the other 2 lights, and then with the same plugs. And that's pretty much it. It's straightforward and simple, and honestly anyone could do it. I'll do another video of a subwoofer install because I had recently added that as well. So stay tuned and enjoy.